Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you are tuning in. How is everybody? I'm not too sure whether you can hear me or not. I got a little bit distracted with a few things, and before you know it, it's 7 o'clock, 7:30, and then we're meant to be live. So we are here. What is everybody up to? 2mm Monday. I'm on a journey to improve my life by 2mm each and every week, and I'm here to do that just with you. What's going on? Are you all prepared for Christmas? Everybody ready? Rested? Not rested? Going to rest over the holidays? How's your Christmas shopping going? Is everybody all set up with that? Are you all busy with that? Maybe Christmas is going to look a little bit different for you this year, and I've had fun delivering the 12 days of Christmas this year, and I know a lot of people are doing last minute Christmas shopping. Everybody's out wrapping presents, getting their hair done, doing all sorts of things. Hey Jax, how are you? Nice to have you on the line. Our brand is Live Love Local, and I featured all the local businesses, in particular in Windsor, because that's where I live and also where I work. So I like to support local, and I like to support the local businesses that support us, and equally all of the local businesses, because they're mums and dads as well. And hey Tim, how are you? Nice to have you on the line. I've always been asked the question, can I see you? I can't see you, but I can see your names pop up as you come through. So I like to say hello to as many people as I possibly can, because it is Christmas and it doesn't matter when it is. It's nice to be acknowledged when you jump on, and I know it's a really busy time. So are you going away over Christmas time, or what's everybody doing? Are you taking it easy? You're resting? Are you busy with chores, or you're doing up your house over Christmas period? Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. After the 12 days of Christmas, that was a lot of fun, as I say, and featuring the local businesses. You get to reconnect with those businesses that you haven't spoken to for a little while. And those that you have, and it's just nice to see how things have developed, how they've got busier with their businesses and how things have grown. I mean, we're very fortunate. I've been in the area for quite some time, and I have worked very hard, I believe, but also been rewarded because I've got the opportunity to work with so many beautiful people, and they have looked after me over the years, and I certainly would like to continue to look after them as well. So that's what Christmas is for me, just coming together and talking about different things. Tonight's a bit of a free-for-all, but also I found a poem that inspired me. It was a poem by a young lady, Whitney Hanson, and you may have already read it, you may have already seen it, but I certainly think this time of year it's really important to, you can see presents in the background. I also got a really big, beautiful bunch of flowers from Rex and Laurel. Thank you very much, Rex and Laurel. Look at those beautiful flowers that they sent me today. Gorgeous flowers that they sent me. We had a few things that we had to get organised, and we're able to help them. They sent me a really nice card as well. So thank you very much, Rex and Laurel. I appreciate your kind words and everything that you've done there. But this particular young lady, she wrote a poem, and let's take this little hat off because it's probably, it's not always Christmas, or maybe I should leave it in on. I'm not too sure, but yeah, maybe I'll leave it on. Why not? It is Christmas, isn't it? We've got to get into the spirit of things. Sometimes we worry about what we look like, but not me. I don't mind. What do they say? What's that saying, Dr. Seuss? Those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. So here we go. The poem's written by a young lady, and by Whitney Hanson is her name. And she's done quite a bit of poetry, and I quite like the way in which she's put it together. And big shout out to her. And I think she's sort of encapsulated what Christmas may be for each and every one of you. I'm not too sure. But hoping that it will bring a bit of Christmas cheer to you, and maybe a different perspective on Christmas as well. So without further ado, Merry Christmas to anyone whose Christmas feels a little bit different this year. I think sometimes we use the holiday as a checkpoint. Each time they come around, we see all the things that have changed in the last year. We're flooded with the familiarity that comes with Christmas lights and the scent of pine candles. But we're also met with the incredible awareness that everything has changed since the last time we decorated a Christmas tree. Maybe you've seen some heartbreak this year. Maybe you've experienced some loss. And maybe you've done some healing. And maybe, just maybe, you're still working on it. But no matter what's happened, you've grown. And I'm so proud of you for all you've done, and you've made it through the year. So whether Christmas feels heavy or light, even if your heart is caught between familiarity and change, Merry Christmas, even if Christmas isn't quite the same. What a beautiful poem written by Whitney Hanson. I thought it was lovely to share, and certainly poignant this time of year with Christmas. And a time where everybody comes together, and sometimes you spend it by yourself. And for those that are by themselves at Christmas, don't be alone. Just direct message me. I'd be happy to catch up with each and every one of you. Because, I'm getting to spend time with different people over the holiday period, and it's really lovely, but we don't want anyone being alone on Christmas. I'm happy to do drop-ins and say hi to people and take some time out with everybody, because it's such an important part of the year, and it's such an important part of, the lead up to Christmas. And then the day comes, and it's a really special day, but also it can be a lonely day for some people. Some people can be by themselves, which I've seen some beautiful posts. There's a gentleman over in Penrith. He's putting on a breakfast for those of you that are alone and that you want to spend some time. So that's a gorgeous thing. Some of the local community organisations are organising different things for people. I'm happy to do phone calls and things like that. So if anybody's alone on Christmas, don't hesitate to reach out, because we don't want anyone being alone, and we don't want anybody being left behind on Christmas Day, because it's nice to feel part of it. I get to spend Christmas Eve with my brother and his wife, Jo. Big shout out to you. Thank you for putting on the do. And my mum and dad and family, and each and every one of them that will be attending, which will be lovely. I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody. Hayley's saying hi. Hi, Hayley. How are you? I think I'm liking Hayley's new do too. She went short. Hayley works with me in the office, and she went brave. She went 2mm on us all, and went all out, chopped off pretty much half. It would be like me chopping off the Samson haircut and pushing it through, but it looks great. It looks amazing. So you're going to look amazing for Christmas. Not that you didn't look amazing before that. Everybody in the office does, and they bring the A-team, which is what I love working with. But yeah, anybody that, even not just Christmas Day, other days. Hayley's saying she's painting outside, very calming. It's really good, isn't it? I've got some other friends that have been painting as well. And what are you painting, Hayley? Are you painting a present for somebody for Christmas? That's a really nice thing. I saw these wonderful things on Facebook, which may or may not be the correct website, but just the same. It was like all colourful, and you basically scratched the art out. So if you were drawing something, it was like the outline of the Centre Point Tower, and you could scratch the outline of that out. Or you could do something that you wanted to do, whether it's a landscape or whether it's a portrait of somebody or those sorts of things. And so basically what they do is they colour the background and have an outline that you work towards. And they're only about $30 or $40, and it was just a really nice thing to do. Like sometimes, I think everybody went through an era where you doodled. You put the you open the book and then there's a colouring book and you colour it in different sections. Hayley's saying, no, a rabbit. Of course you're painting Chester. Chester's her little baby boy. You may be getting another little baby over Christmas time too, another fur kid, but we'll wait and see. Love the rabbit, she says. Yeah, absolutely. We love all animals here at Live Love Pets. I must say I love all of my puppy dogs. Bruce featured on the video earlier today. We had the mukbang of the baklava. That was hilarious, and it was for us. Probably not for anybody else, but we certainly had fun. And everybody's pretty much slowed down and heading into the holiday period now. So Live Love Christmas. Everybody needs to go and enjoy yourselves. Take your time out. Look after yourselves and each other. Drink plenty of water. Stay out of the sun. Get a little bit of sunshine for the vitamin D, but don't get sunburnt, because then you won't be able to spend the rest of the holiday out in the sunshine either. I'm going to go for a bit of a swim in the surf. I'm going to catch up with friends and family, which is going to be lovely. And I hope you get to do something nice too, whatever that may be that you find yourself doing. And whether people are travelling or whether they're home with their family or home enjoying their home, whatever you find yourself doing, I hope you have a great time doing it. And reach out if you've got any questions. I mean, whilst our team are on holidays now, we have an emergency line available and open for people if there's any questions or concerns that you've got. Any maintenance repair requests, just pop them on the repair request on the forms online on our website. Anybody going away, make sure that you set the timers on your lights. Make it look as though you're still home, even if you might not be home. Make sure your insurances are up to date. We don't want any insurances lapsing over Christmas period. You go away and then there might be a flood inside the house. With the taps, make sure you isolate those before you go away. Sometimes you can isolate them internally. So say, for example, the vanity taps, they have an internal isolator. Turn them off if you're going away because you don't need to use the water, just in case those flexi pipes may burst or split and cause a little bit of water damage, and you won't know about it until you get home. If you can have an autonomous light system within the house, or just get some timers from Coles, Woolworths, or one of the local stores, the home-based store. Have your timers coming on and off, your radios turning on and off, so it looks like somebody is still at home. Make sure your puppy dogs are looked after over the Christmas break, your cats, your birds, whatever it might be. Make sure somebody who loves animals is looking after them for you. And I guess make sure they're all watered as well, because if you don't, it's just pretty warm. I mean, we've got a hot day predicted for Christmas Day, which is 31 degrees, but essentially it's going to be a positive outlook. It's not one of those 45-degree heats that we have had, and whether you do, you're doing a roast or you're doing a seafood, because either or, if it's a really cold day, it's nice to have a roast, but traditionally it's lovely to have a roast just the same. And the seafood's a classic. Everybody lines up for that, and it never used to really be a thing as such, but it has become very popular with people, and it's nice to enjoy the seafood as well. They've got the Hawkesbury River prawns that are available down at Wilberforce, so I think there's a last minute call for that, maybe tomorrow. Maybe today was the last day. At the butcher's there, they've got them, so if you missed out, don't stress. Skibberus is closing tomorrow, so make sure you get in the morning and ensure that you get to get all your fruit and veg and those sorts of things. I got a beautiful lot of cherries and mangoes and apricots from them today. And I got a big box of fruit because, they taste really good in smoothies as well. So, yeah, so I essentially just wanted to jump on here and say I hope you all have a great Christmas. We'll probably catch up with you in the new year, but take care of yourselves, each other and your families, and stay safe. Reach out if you have any questions at all. We've got an emergency team on standby for electrical, plumbing, trades, etc. But we're hoping to have a holiday just like you are. But essentially, if there are emergencies, we're happy to help in any way we can. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you possibly tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not, but if not, I'll see you next year. Thanks for joining, everybody. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for 2024. We'll see you in 2025. Merry Christmas.